Now, your Family Healthcast.
Hi, everyone. The baby boom that some people predicted as couples hunkered down when the pandemic began has turned out to be a bust. In fact, the birth rate here in the U.S. is now at its lowest level since the government began tracking it. Early evidence that COVID accelerated a trend among American women. Births were down most sharply at the end of the year when babies conceived at the start of the pandemic would have been born. The number of babies born in December dropped by about 8% compared with the same month the year before. Over the entire year, births were down 4%. There were just over 3.5 million babies born in the U.S. last year, the lowest number since 1979. The birth rate has fallen by about 19% since its recent peak in 2007. We know that births tend to drop after economic crises as women put off having babies because of income uncertainty. The birth rate dropped sharply in the 30s after the stock market crashed in the Great Depression, but it picked up a few years later once the economy started to bounce back. However, the recent decline, which began after the Great Recession in 2008, has continued despite improvements in the economy. Not only is the U.S. birth rate at an all-time low, immigration is way down and deaths are up. Our population over the past decade expanded at the slowest rate since the government started tracking it back in the 18th century. The pandemic, which pushed the death rate higher and the birth rate even lower, appears to have deepened that trend. Stay healthy. I'm Carrie Lazarus.